Welcome to Edolab Markets. Today we are going to read real charts, live, using Edo EMA Core Cross. This indicator does not predict price and it does not fire automatic signals. It organizes 5 key moving averages into one clean, structured reading. On the chart we have 5 EMAs, the 9, the 20, the 50, the 100, and the 200. 5 speeds of the same market. The 9 reads immediate momentum. The 20, the short term. The 50, intermediate structure. The 100, the background. And the 200, the dominant bias. Notice the thickness grows with the weight. The 200 is the thickest line, because it carries the most structural importance. Right now, on Apple Weekly, they are stacked in perfect bullish order, 9 over 20 over 50 over 100 over 200. That is a clean, healthy trend. The first thing to read is not a cross, it is the order of the averages. When they line up from fast to slow, the 9 on top, then the 20, the 50, and the 200 at the bottom, the structure is clean and the trend is aligned. Here on NVIDIA Daily you can see that stacked order holding through the strong trend. When the averages tangle and interleave, like in this zone, the market is not trending, it is in transition. The EMAs are telling you to wait for clarity. Now the crosses. The lightest one is the 9 crossing the 20. This is momentum. It is flagged with a small marker and a label, for example 9 up 20 for a bullish cross. Here on Tesla, on the 4-hour, these crosses happen often. They mark fast changes and internal shifts inside the bigger structure. Because it is the smallest weight, treat it as early information, not as a structural event on its own. The next tier is the 20 crossing the 50. This is structure. It gets a medium marker, because it carries more weight than momentum. On AMD Daily, a 20 over 50 cross marks a deeper rotation, a possible change in the operating structure, not just a quick move. When the momentum cross and the structure cross point the same way, the shift is far more reliable. And now the heaviest event, the 50 crossing the 200. This is the golden cross and the death cross. It gets the largest marker, set apart by its macro importance. Here on Intel, on the daily, the 50 crossed above the 200, a golden cross, and from there the trend turns strongly bullish. A golden cross confirms a long-term change of bias. It is not an entry trigger, it is context, and it gains value when it lines up with structure and with key levels. The mirror image is the death cross, the 50 crossing below the 200. On Bitcoin Daily, the 50 cut below the 200 near 96,000, and the structure rolled over into a deep correction. Same weight, same large marker, opposite direction. It warns that the dominant bias has turned bearish. Read it as a heavy structural warning, and confirm it with the order of the averages and the levels on your chart. Let's put it together. Every cross is marked below the candle if it is bullish, above the candle if it is bearish, with a label that names the pair and the direction. The rule is simple, read the hierarchy first. Before reacting to any cross, look at its size. A small 920 marker is momentum. A large 5200 marker is structure. The kind of cross matters more than the cross itself. Here on Meta Weekly you can see the 3 sizes together, and at a glance you know which transitions are noise and which are structural. Configuration is deliberately simple. Let's open the settings. There are 3 toggles, one per hierarchy. Show the 920 cross, show the 2050 cross, and show the 5200 cross. This lets you keep only what you care about. For a long-term view, you can hide the 920 noise and watch only the golden and death cross. And in the Style tab you customize the colors and the thickness of each EMA, to match your own chart. Finally, Alerts. Open the Create Alert dialog and choose Edo EMA Core Cross as the condition. You get 6 alerts, a bullish and a bearish one for each hierarchy, momentum, structure, and a golden and death cross. The alerts are independent of the toggles. You can hide a hierarchy on the chart and still receive its alert, so your chart stays clean. Pick the level you care about, and let the cross come to you. Edo EMA Core Cross is free and open source. You will find the full script on TradingView, and everything else on our website, www.edolab.io. This is Edolab Markets, and we'll see you in the next video.